On March 8, 2011, USF students held a We the People movement to protest against the Student Legislature's proposed Senate Bill 136. This bill would allow law enforcement to request citizenship information on reasonable suspicion. One student weighs in on this issue.
Well, I would like for the politicians to know that we, the students at USF, are against this and we don't want that to be passed. The reason why we're marching today is we want to send them a message on the first day that the legislature convenes in Florida, that we're also talking about business, that we're also convening, and we're deciding that we don't want a bill like this in our state.
The march began from the Marshall Center all the way to Judy Genshaft's office and onwards to Marco Rubio's office. Many believe that SB 136 draws comparison to the Arizona law. I interviewed political science professor Dr. Susan McManus to get her opinion about the comparison.
Well, for one thing, Florida has a much more varied immigrant base. Arizona is primarily coming across the border from a single country. Florida is attracting immigrants from Latin and South America, many different cultures just from Latin and South America coming into our state. So the complexity of the issue is quite different. And so is the way of getting into the state quite different than Arizona. Arizonans have had a lot of violence along borders. We have not had that. So the urgency there and the intensity and the political anger was much hotter, and you saw that in the November election, than it seems to be in Florida.
What would be the future for this movement? The student gives his opinion on what the future agenda will be from this march.
And really, this march, yes, it happened today, March 8th, 2011, but the fight is not over. Today is not the last day. We have to have our voices heard, and we have to rise up and let legislators and all the politicians know that how we feel about different reforms and different issues that are being discussed in Capitol Hill.
Today, you have seen the use of the greatest value from our rights as Americans, the freedom of speech. I am Jason Cherez, reporting for USF News.